People have always been curious and scared about the idea of aliens coming to Earth. We see this in lots of books, movies, and even strange stories. Even though we don't know if aliens are real, it's interesting to think about how they might take over. In this video, we'll take a look at top 10 alien invasion scenarios that could indeed happen, and if we are prepared for them. Number 10. The stealthy subversion. One of the most subtle methods aliens might employ is they could sneakily blend in with us, pretending to be humans. They'd live in our cities and work in our governments. Over the years, they'd secretly control important choices to benefit themselves. Think of it like the quiet takeover scene in movies like The Invasion of the Body Snatchers. They'd be here, but we wouldn't even notice until it's too late. These disguised aliens would be like secret agents, slowly gaining power and influence. They'd use their knowledge to change our world from within, all while we carried on unaware. It's a chilling idea, making us wonder who among us might not be who they seem. So, the next time you meet someone new, you might just question if they're from here or somewhere far, far away. Number 9. Biological warfare. Aliens could use advanced biotechnology to engineer new diseases or genetically modify existing ones. These germs would be made just to hurt humans, spreading everywhere, making lots of people very ill. We wouldn't even see these germs, they'd be like hidden soldiers. As more and more people got sick, we'd become weak, and the aliens could easily take control. It's a scary idea, thinking that tiny things we can't even see could hurt us so much. It reminds us of how important it is to protect our planet and ourselves from potential threats, even the ones we can't see with our eyes. So, while we can't predict the future, we can be prepared for anything that might come our way. Number 8. Technological domination. With their superior technology, aliens could launch a massive cyber attack on Earth's infrastructure. Aliens could use their super smart technology to do a huge online attack on everything we use, like our power, phones, and armies. They'd turn off all the things we need to keep safe. It's kind of like what happened in the TV show V, where they got control by making our technology stop working. This reminds us of how much we depend on our technology and how important it is to protect it. If aliens ever wanted to invade, we need to be ready for more than just spaceships and lasers. It's a good lesson in being prepared for all kinds of surprises, even from outer space. So, we should make sure our technology is safe and secure, just in case. Number 7. Psychological manipulation. Aliens could be so clever that they control how we think and make decisions. They might use mind tricks or special brain technology to make us do what they want. Imagine someone whispering ideas in our heads, making us believe it's a good idea to give up our planet to them, even though they never use force. This idea is like a secret power that they use to get what they want. It's a bit like a magic spell that can change our minds without us even knowing. So, it's a reminder that we should always think for ourselves and be aware of the things that might try to influence us, even if they come from faraway places. Number 6. A Trojan horse. The aliens might send us a gift, like a fancy gadget or something that seems helpful. But inside that gift, there could be hidden dangers. It's a bit like when the ancient Greeks used a big wooden horse to sneak into a city. But in this case, the horse is a present, and the aliens are hiding inside. This idea reminds us to be cautious about things that seem too good to be true. Not everything that sparkles is safe. We should be like detectives, examining what we get to make sure it's not a trick. It's a lesson in being careful and not easily fooled, even if the gift comes from the stars. Number 5. Environmental warfare. Aliens could use their advanced knowledge to create big natural disasters on Earth, like powerful storms, earthquakes, or volcanoes. These disasters would be much worse than what we usually experience. They'd make our planet very unsafe, and we wouldn't know how to stop them. The aliens would use these disasters to take over when we're in chaos. This idea is like a scary science experiment where aliens control the weather and the ground. It's a reminder of how important it is to take care of our planet, because if it's not healthy, we could be in trouble. It's also a lesson in being ready to face unexpected challenges and finding ways to protect our home from all sorts of threats. Number 4. Biological infiltration. Aliens might send creatures that look like us but aren't. These creatures would quietly replace real humans, so we wouldn't even notice. They'd keep doing this until there are more of them than us. It's like they're taking over our world right under our noses. Imagine if someone you know suddenly acted strange, and you couldn't tell if they were really your friend or an imposter. This idea is like a sneaky game of hide and seek played on a global scale. It reminds us to be careful and pay attention to the people around us, because you never know who might not be what they seem. Number 3. Militaristic conquest. Aliens might come to our planet with really powerful weapons, like super lasers or super machines. They'd use these weapons to attack our cities and armies. We would have to fight back, but it would be hard because their weapons are much better. It's a bit like a big battle in a movie. This idea reminds us of how important it is to be ready to defend ourselves. We might not know what's out there in the universe, so being strong and united as a planet is a good idea. It's also a lesson in working together to face big challenges, even if they come from space. So, we should always be prepared to protect our home. Number 2. Alliance with human collaborators. Aliens might not fight us directly. Instead, they could quietly change the things we like and believe in. They'd control what we watch, what we make, and what we learn. Over time, we'd start acting the way they want, without us even noticing. It's a way to take over our world without a big battle. Number 1. Cultural assimilation. Instead of fighting us, aliens could change our culture over a long time. They might control what we see in movies, art, and what we learn in school. Slowly, they'd make us think and act the way they want, without us even realizing it. It's like taking over our minds without using weapons. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you haven't already, then don't forget to subscribe and press that like button. Also, hit the bell icon, so you could never miss new updates from us. Thank you for watching, and we will meet you in the next one.